Yeah, I thought it was a really competitive, good college basketball game. Proud of our guys in a lot of ways that we compete. I think that USC is a top 10 program. We had an opportunity there to win, so there's a lot of things to improve on. But hopefully we can put this one behind us and get ready for the next game.
Coach, just those last couple possessions after the TJ3, they get the N1 and then the block shot and then the last second chance by Noah. Just kind of, can you take us through kind of the possessions and kind of what happened in each of those?
Yeah, no, we had actually Noah did a good job. But first of all, we just I can't explain the Mike was looking for a screen that wasn't there. He got blown by and it happened, and we just couldn't. Deshaun had to help, and we just choked defensively a little bit. You can do it offensively, kind of did their defense. But I was proud of our guys. They coming out of the timeout, we got what we wanted. We had Noah putting pressure on them. I was thinking it's a 2-point game. Wasn't it 2? I hope I'm right. I think it's 2. So we'd have a chance to get them to the foul line. If not, but they're hard to score on. And had a couple looks, and he kind of got by his guy, and then the guy made a big-time play on the block. We were smart enough to foul, gave ourselves 6 seconds there, and they missed, and we still had a shot to, in Noah's hands, and he's made a lot of big ones, like in the Stanford game at home, and just wasn't fortunate tonight to get that one to drop.
TJ, delivered again off the bench. He hits the 3 threes, including the big one. Just that energy and that, that athleticism and just everything he brings. I mean, how important is he kind of emerged as being on this team?
He's great. We missed him there for about 5 days or whatever, and he had to in his protocol, and it was good to see them bounce back. And he had a really, really big time game, I felt, and you just know as a coach, like kind of getting confident, like when a guy's you just don't notice him out there. He turned it over once, but those things happen, and it was good to see him compete. I think everyone coming off the bench did a great job.
It seemed that the length and the size USC kind of bothered Ty a little bit. Just didn't score and just seemed to have trouble getting open. Just kind of going forward, when you see a team like this, just because of his stature and his size, how do you kind of have to free him up in different ways so that he can get his looks?
Yeah, you know what? I thought he took one bad one, but I thought he got shots he normally takes. But probably an adjustment to they had Agben Polo or whatever on him. In the one stretch, he still got a good look, but that's a different size guy. That's 6'8", long. But we'll explore that. I thought Mike made him pay a little bit on the switching and going under, and then Noah late made a couple nice plays where he snaked a couple drives and had to make a couple big time plays. But they're tough. They're tough. They make it. They're able to switch things, and like I said, their size and length are. I think just part of the learning process. I think Ty will bounce back. I'm not worried.
Hey, Coach. Sorry for the loss out there. When we ended the first half, it was a 32-30 lead. We're leading by 2 points. But when we came back to the second half, they had a 9-0 scoring run. What impact did you think that run had to the effect of the game?
I think we'd been talking about the last 2 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half, and we did a good job. I was against Arizona State because that was a tight game. This one we didn't. The last 2 minutes we had a huge loose ball that we didn't come up with. It was a 4-point swing right in front of our bench that I don't know if we were up 6 and went to 4. We were up 4, went to 2. I think it was like we were up 6, and we might have had transition on it 8. So that kind of, and a couple fouls there, and then we just came out a little flat. And I think it might have been just their size bothered that starting group of ours a little bit. And we did a couple plays where we just transition D. We ran up on them after they already had the ball, and they created numbers, and they're good in transition. Even though they'll play pretty patiently, but they're very good in transition. We got that little 9-0 run, and we had to make some adjustments. And like I said, it would have been easy for us to be like just play from behind the whole time and let them run clock, let them put in the post. But we showed some fight there and scrap.
Yeah, Coach. I think for a while there, Noah only had one field goal. He kind of picked it up late, and like we already talked about Roberts. But you guys were still in it in that second half. Is that kind of a testament to some other guys stepping up? Absolutely.
Like I said, I think Jefferson gave us good minutes in the first half, hit a big 3 at the end of the shot clock. And then I just thought match up with their forwards. Rodman, he had 4 offensive boards, gave us 4 more possessions. He did a good job. And then Andre, he just missed that one really good look at 3. But he actually gave a couple rebounds, and he just played hard, did a good job. And he sat the whole first half, and he was able to come in there. And we needed to score, and we needed ball movement. And I thought he provided that for us.
And then, number 0, Ellis, for them, has been having a good season. I guess, only 6 points today. Was there a certain kind of plan for him, and what was?
You know what? We did a good job on him. Mike Flowers, who was, I would say, was our worst perimeter defender when he showed up here. I don't think that was any secret. He had him most of the game, did a good job, and then just unfortunately that last possession that they had, when it was just a Mike looked to his left thinking there's a screen coming. He just went by him, and it's like, doggone it. You just let them make a shot, not give them a layup and one. So, but I thought Mike just did a good job. He had him most of the time, and really I thought we did a good job on Peterson. He hit a ridiculously tough shot at the end of the shot clock. I'll take our chances there. He was clutch for him in those situations, but and we did a good job. We did a good job defensively on their guys, I thought.
Hey, Coach. It did look like the Trojans kind of got Cougar defense running a little bit. Is that something you prepared for? Or
You mean their
were you expecting
transition?
them to be quicker with the ball?
No, they're good. They're good. They've always been good in transition. They said they usually play their bigs, so when the half court set, they're pretty patient. But if they get opportunities, I mean, they got really quick guys. They play really. Peterson and Anderson are point guards, so they can really make plays. And then Max, I'll just call him Max. He's fast athlete and hit a big 3. He played really well. I thought their guys off the bench played really well too. Morgan and Max played really well for them.
Is there anything you want to see offensively kind of reworked with the Cougars before Wednesday, or?
Yeah, we just got to keep getting better on that. They're unique. They're one of the better defensive teams in the country, so it'll be a different. Is it Weber? I think we play Weber.
Yes.
I do really go one at a time, but I kind of knew that. I haven't watched them yet, but they're not going to be the same as them. So they're unique for anybody they play that big. They just protect the rim so well defensively, and we did what we had to do as far as made 8 threes, or 8 for 20 from 3. Then we got to, it's going to be hard when Ty and Noah, who've been probably our 2 best perimeter guys, went 4 for 21 and still had a chance to win. So it's didn't have to play perfect to win tonight, and yet we let it get away.